Welcome back. We are here with part 2 of our Southern exposure. We are outside of the corn crib, which is where we were just in, where we saw the wonderful bridal suite that is available for you when you are a bride here at Southern Exposure, including one of the banquet halls that they have there, as well as the outdoor tent venue. And there, we've walked down the path that the brides do. We are in the ceremony area, and I'm going to turn it back over to Jennifer so she can explain what this looks like, how it's set up, and really what it is all about. So I'm going to turn it over to you, Jennifer, and if you want to explain all the things that are great about this little ceremony area.
Absolutely. So, as the season goes on, the garden matures, so it matches whatever season you're getting married. So, if you're, right now it's spring, we have the bulbs. As the season progresses, we get the hydrangeas come in and some of the other color that pops up, and then in the fall you have the foliage kind of changes to give you that fall effect. So whatever season you love and want to get married in, it's reflected in the garden. So it's really the sign that's on the harbor there. About I'd say like a month from now, that starts to really fill in, and it's just absolutely gorgeous out here. It's probably one of my favorite places on the farm.
So when you have a wedding and this is your venue and this is where you're going to have it, do you have seats that line this area?
So on either side of the pathway, we have our seating. We have, and then Dakota is everyone's flower girl. She throws the petals down for them ahead of the wedding. So it's absolutely beautiful out here, and it doesn't seem like it, but this holds a lot of seats very comfortably. So it's when it's set up for a wedding day, it's one of my favorite places out here.
That's great.
We have a sound system as well, so we can do a couple of speakers, and then we can do whatever music that the bridegroom wants to as far as your ceremony.
And we have the chickens are always in attendance.
Always.
We used to have a rooster. He unfortunately passed this winter, but we would tuck them inside because they like to add their 2 cents worth to the ceremony.
You know, what says wedding like a rooster?
That's right.
Oh, it's beautiful. This is beautiful. And so, again, you have some availability. Where do they go to find out about the availability that you have?
They can go online to southernmoon.com, or they can also call me at 269-300-8324.
Great.
And that phone number is on our website as well.
So that's southernmoon.com.
Yep.
If you want to check that out, there are a lot of venue opportunities. If you're looking for a shower or a great place to have just a ladies' lunch, or maybe Mother's Day. Are you doing anything for Mother's Day?
We are, and when we get down to our reception area, you'll see our setup because we have a Kentucky Derby event tomorrow.
Woohoo!
To celebrate Kentucky Derby, and then we do have a Mother's Day brunch that we're doing this year, and we do still have availability for that. So if you need a place to take your mom, this is a great place to do it.
It's a beautiful venue. So are we going to have mint juleps here in just a minute?
Yes, absolutely, always.
All right, well, let's go ahead and take a look at that.
All right.
Up to 24 people in this venue as well.
I always love these gardens. It's always fun to take a look when you're out here for an event and just really enjoy the beauty. It just really is nice.
And the one thing that the design of it is that something else is coming in, right? So the gardens constantly change from from right now, the last couple weeks until basically August, you'll continue to see different things. So every time you come out, I mean, it's something new, something different. And it's probably the biggest challenge that we've had as new owners is just understanding when the old things need to be pulled out so that the new fresh starts of the next plants that are coming in.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
What really, I mean, when you think southern exposure, you think this area.
Yeah.
This is such a beautiful area. It's always decorated, so gorgeous. All of the flowers. I had one of my dear friends' baby shower out here, and we sat out here and enjoyed it, and it was just gorgeous, and it was perfect for
Yep.
our cute little girl. that
Absolutely.
She had, so.
This is our main reception area. For our larger weddings, this serves as our head table. Our bar is over there in the corner, so really the reception is this whole entire space. Most of the action happens down in the tent, but the entire space is utilized, so it's really gorgeous here.
So this was one of the things that when I first came here, we were celebrating our centennial for the Chamber of Commerce, and this is actually the venue that we chose to do it right here in this area and in the tent. And we had Keith Thompson from Channel 3 who did the weather from the tent, and it poured. It was pouring the whole time we were here, so he was inside from Southern Exposure doing the weather when we were out here for our centennial. But what a fun event. We had a montage done that year. We had that in there as well. So it was just beautiful to be able to be around folks and have a nice cocktail and appetizer party for celebrating the Chamber's 100 years.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Well, we can take a look inside
Yeah.
the tent if you'd like. So Dakota's been working on getting us set up for, we have Derby tomorrow, so this is where we will have that dinner. And we'll have all the TV set up so we can actually watch the Kentucky Derby as it happens, and everyone will be sipping on their mint juleps.
So what's being served tomorrow?
Chef over here can tell you what's being served.
Sure. So we have a winter circle salad that we'll be preparing, and then we also have beef tenderloin, and then we have asparagus, herb roasted mashed potatoes, garlic, and then we also are doing a Secretariat's key lime pie. So
Perfect.
should be very good.
Yeah.
Oh, and we're also doing our rendition as our appetizer, which is we're having a lot of fun with. Is if you're familiar with Kentucky, they usually do a hot brown. Well, we're doing our own rendition of the hot brown. So
As our appetizer.
So as our appetizer. So.
Perfect. And so can people, how do people get involved in coming to the Kentucky Derby party?
So today's the last day they can sign up, but they absolutely can. We have on our website, again, southernmoon.com, there's our workshop and specialty dining tab. If you click on specialty dining, it's our very first event. There's a register now button, and it will take you through our online registration process, or you can just call us. Our phone number is on the website as well, and I can take you through that process. So,
And so do you have a big hat, Jennifer, for tomorrow?
oh yes, oh yes.
Is it big?
It's big. It's
All right.
very big.
All right.
And it's got big flowers.
All right. And Dakota, how about you?
Of course.
Okay. Perfect. That's what you need for a Kentucky Derby party.
And we have guests that come to that event. We weren't able to do it last year because the Kentucky Derby was postponed. So I know that people are very excited to be able to come out again. We have lots of customers that do it, multiple have done it every year. They all They are all decked out. It's super fun. It's almost like being at the Kentucky Derby.
I do
without the
believe my
horses.
former golf partner, Linda Gillette, comes out for this
Oh,
every year. So
Awesome.
I am sure she will probably be out here, if not this year, coming up. So.
Yeah, wonderful. Yep. So
Yeah.
we're excited to be able to do that tomorrow.
So this
But
is the venue that sits 250, correct, for the weddings?
When we do 250, it's a combination. We utilize the whole space for
Okay.
that. So we can hold quite a few in here, but when we get to that number, we start spilling out into the patio. Usually the sides are down because it's when the weather is nicer. So it's all, it seems like it's separate, but it's all very together when everybody's doing
Especially when you rent it, you have the whole venue.
it. Right.
So really being able to see what there is to offer. And
Absolutely. And so we have a dance floor that comes out here, and yep, this is where we take care of all the food service and all the fun times. Our DJ station is over on the other side, and
do folks have to use the DJ? Can they bring their own DJ?
they can absolutely bring their own. They can do live music if they would like as an option. I would say that most of our weddings utilize our DJ because it's convenient. But you can absolutely hire your own, or you can do a live band. Those are always options.
Do the sides always stay down on this tent, or do you remove them, or what do you do?
Nope, they go up and down depending on the weather.
Depending on the weather.
One of our most famous weddings, those sides were down. It was our third wedding as owners. There was a crazy storm that just popped up. It was in 2019. It was like our third wedding. I think it was in May. Sides were down because it was beautiful like this, and in a matter of 20 minutes, the sky was black. Hail was coming down. It was torrential downpour. All the electricity went out, and we were brand new and didn't know what we were doing exactly. So we
Well,
were.
we do have a generator, so we're very
We
fortunate
have a
to
generator,
have.
but then at some point the generator even died. The DJ's battery ended up on their laptop died at some point. And I bring that up because it was just so the guests it was the best wedding. They were having so much fun. When the music died, they all started singing and dancing to their singing so they could keep dancing. It was one that I'll never forget.
Well, that's a great memory.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for having us out here
Absolutely.
today
Thank you.
and to see what beautiful venue you have here. Again, there's availability here in 2021 for not only weddings, but also showers, corporate events, different things that you may have available. Check out their specialty dining, not only for the Kentucky Derby, but Mother's Day is coming up on May 9th. And if you are looking for a special venue, here's the place to be. And thank you to Jennifer and to Ken and to Dakota for really showcasing this beautiful spot for us. And thank you for being chamber members. We love having you be a chamber member and being able to refer folks to this beautiful venue. And we just really want to say thank you. And I hope that everybody gets a chance to come out to Southern Exposure at some point, view the beautiful gardens, get involved and do something at somebody's wedding maybe it's your own. But also, this is a great venue for you to check out. Thank you.